the mic, man, you know this the difference. Heavenly blessed with the melanin, baby, you know that we winning. No time for the long talk, got 120 on the clock. Wednesday, 8 through 10, all the bad vibes better stop. Cause you gotta come with that energy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. Lil' Coco be spitting that remedy. Casual convos, baby, come down and just sit with me. You better take this shit serious. She dropping knowledge on head and it's free for the play. Tap in right now if you curious. We got the ham radio going lit every A. We go from people to family to pilots. Stay with me if you got something to say. Know it's important if we go acknowledge. Speak on the business and get out the way. What you gonna say about my mama? She winning, you rockhead.
Hello, welcome to the Casual Convo Show, where we have conversations about topics that affect communities, personal and business relationships. We always have the casual convo, so you don't have to have the tough convo. I am your host, Coco, and joining me, of course, every week is my amazing co-host, DJ Extraordinaire, Big Bosco from the Bronx.
What's up, y'all? Nah, see, I did that because my
You called at me.
my internet is tripping, so I was just imitating my internet doing the AT&T. I don't have AT&T though.
Move to the left. We had to do that last time. Let's go to the left and let's go into your thing right.
Huh?
I said just go to the left. It's going to work when you go to the left.
Yeah. I'm good.
All right, so apologies. We're a little tardy for the party, a little technical difficulties, but we good. We busy.
But you know how black people do. We never do things on time. So we on time. We're on time. We're on time.
Not finally. Hey y'all. So I guess we're just gonna go kick right in because we have a lot. So before I introduce tonight's topic, I guess we're gonna still go into the mental health check-in. I must say, I've been in a good mood the last couple of days. I've been feeling like myself, really been in my goofy mode. I've been chilling.
I'm good.
What about you?
I'm good. I'll say what I have to say when I drop my thoughts, but me personally, I'm good.
And shout out to Iandia.
Yeah. Let me tell you, when I got that link today and I listened to her and how she was so vibrant, I literally had tears. I got tears in my eye. She started crying.
Her voice is so magnetic and powerful. Like,
Man.
I wish I was there so that I can, go for her.
She brings me to my knees, man. I love her to death. Before we do that,
I know he's not on here, but I'm really proud. My nephew just started his own podcast on YouTube. It's him and a couple of his friends, young guys. Straight, if you I'm sorry, but that's what you gonna hear, straight Baltimore dialect. But I really love these conversations because it's so their conversations is dope because it's coming from that young man.
One perspective,
and they giving it to you like complete. So it's on YouTube. It's Top Youngin Podcast. That's TOPYOUNGAN Podcast, and you won't be disappointed. I mean, the Baltimore accents are definitely in the building, but I like how they talking about like school. They talking about positive stuff coming from young men, and we always say nothing comes positive, like especially out of like Baltimore, especially with the younger generation. And I like what they're doing, and they had like 2 episodes in, so I'm locked in. So go subscribe to their channel.
I'm definitely gonna check them out. I got it in my save, so I'm gonna check them out probably tonight. Actually,
okay.
Yeah, that's what's up.
I like it. They funny. And they had a girl on there. She was like really, really dope. I like her perspective of like her, where she's going, where she had it, like little stuff like that. It was like pretty good.
Yeah. Well, that's what's up, man. Shoot.
Yeah. I just wanted to do that. I'm really like proud of him. He doing his thing.
Yeah. That's good because the younger generation, we came up, when we had BET, we had Teen Summit, we had those type of programs when you were coming up. We might have been a little bit older in our 20s, early 20s or whatever, or some in the late teens. I was in my, I don't know, maybe mid 20s. I was somewhere in my 20s. But we had Teen Summit on BET, And they had the young kids, doing their talk, whoever was on there.
Mhm.
And we had those type of programs. And now you don't really have those type of podcasts, especially in our community.
Right.
So to see them doing their thing, maybe they can start something where others say, hey, let's do something like that.
Yep.
And we can just, yeah.
You can still keep
I'm
it
happy
raw,
for
but
'em.
give your perspective. Like you ain't got to just be
Yeah.
there. So yeah, I like
Yeah.
that.
I hope they do. I hope they start something like that.
Yeah.
Especially in y'all area.
Yeah, and then they go because they got good head on their shoulders. It's
Yeah, that's good. I'm gonna support them though.
Yeah.
OG.
All right, what's
Well,
up
let's
with
get
your thought? Oh, before you get into your thoughts, let me just explain a nice topic before we get into it. It's about relationships. Now, over the
Mhm.
last couple of weeks and months, people have been like, y'all should talk about relationships again. I'm like, okay, but sometimes some things are so cliche because everybody doing this relationship thing and this one. So what we did was we made it y'all show. So everything that y'all sent me or sent to Bosco, boom, we're gonna talk about it tonight. So it's definitely gonna be a two-parter because y'all loaded us up.
Yeah.
So whatever we don't do today, tune in next week. But we got you.
Because most of our shows go to 2 parts anyway. So
Yeah, and it's also like
I'll
our
go
way of
3.
saying we appreciate you guys. We don't want to miss it, miss anybody. We listen, we hear you, and yeah, thank you.
Oh yeah, definitely. Always thanks. But shouts out Paul, shouts out J Bear, and for
Big
those
John
who
in the
watching,
building.
John, who?
John Walker. Yeah,
I don't see him.
he watching. I can.
Oh, he's lurking. Okay. He hiding behind a tree, peeping out like this.
Yeah.
I know you are. Come on out, John. We know you there. Anyway, let's get the show moving because we're already late. My thoughts today is there's a lot of stuff going on in our community, here in Asheville and stuff like that. We got people, trying to make things happen. And with me, I just heard, and it's not through the grapevine, it's like I saw something and it kind of rubbed me the wrong way. And I'm not going to address it because I don't want to use that. I don't use our platform to, address the negative and call people out like that. But what I say to our people is we have to, with a snake has venom. And the chances are if he bites you or she, you're going to die.
Right.
Now, if he bites you and you happen to survive, next time, avoid it. And I see in our community here in Asheville, we still deal with people who bit us. And they bit us intentionally. And I know we want to roll with our people. But you know what? You can't save all the whales. And when you have venom in your food, you don't eat it. And you don't serve it to no one else. And you never accept in our community, we don't eat anyone's food. We don't do that. That's something we've been taught since kids. Don't eat anybody's food. And I've seen in our community here over the past couple of days, and we're eating someone's food that we already know tried to poison us once. Now, I'm not faulting the people who are eating it, but us as OGs, see, I found out late, so I couldn't say nothing. But for us OGs who know about certain people who do certain things in our community and have done it, and you've seen it firsthand, I don't care if they're black. I don't care if they're Latino. I don't care what they are, because a black man killed Malcolm X. 3 of them. Shot him 31 times at the Audubon Ballroom in Harlem. My mother I was just born right before that. And she was like, oh, she flipped. We have to cut them loose. Period. I don't care if they bring you $1 million. If they bite you once, they'll bite you again. I'm going to tell you a short parable before we go. It's an Aesop tale about the frog and the scorpion. The scorpion wanted to cross the water. He couldn't cross the water. So he seen the frog. He said, Mr. Frog, would you carry me across the water? The frog said, if I carry you across, you'll bite me and we'll drown. And the scorpion said, this is not verbatim, but this is based out of the story. Go. The scorpion says, I'm not going to bite you because I know if I bite you, we'll both drown. I promise I won't bite you. So the frog said, okay, get on my back. We'll go across the water. Halfway across, the frog felt a sting in his back. And he said, Mr. Scorpion, why did you bite me? Or why'd you sting me? And the scorpion said, I can't help myself. This is what I do. And the frog said, you fool, we're both going to drown. And he died. The scorpion couldn't swim. The frog died of the venom. That's how we got to handle our people. Those who we know who have venom, we got to kill.
Oh, you
exactly.
shout
out my brother. Huh?
Hello.
So what? What'd you say?
Oh, I thought. That was me. It sounded like you was underwater.
No, that's you.
Is that me?
It's just so happened the water's in the. I can hear, but it's not loud. Don't worry about it. Don't worry about it. It says, I don't care what color the person is. Yeah. You're good. It doesn't matter who. What's up, my brother?
Like you can see me?
Yeah, I'm looking right at you. Yes, I'm looking right at you. I'm looking right at you. Anyway, just because someone's our color or whatever, that don't mean nothing. 3 black men killed Malcolm X. And yes, Africans did put Africans on the boat. We cannot trust people who have hurt. If we don't trust white people for what they did, why are we going to trust our own? We already our worst enemy. That's all I got for today. Anyway, we moving right on. Coco's having technical difficulties. So I don't know what's wrong with her. Something going on in Baltimore. So anyway, we're talking about relationships.
Can you see me?
Hey, Coco, yes. Go back out and come back in. Hold on a second.
All right, is it going to mess up? Where Richard?
While she's doing her thing, I'm going to keep moving on with the show because the show must go on. She's having some difficulties, technical, but it's all good. Yeah, we're going to keep the show going, keep it going right along. We're talking about relationships today. Like we're going to talk about what are some of our do's and don'ts when getting to know someone, and once a relationship begins, you know, what do you do? Are you good? Oh, you good now? You straight? You good? You good? You're good. I'll keep it moving. Anyway, some of the do's and don'ts. If you're watching the show, what do you think are some of the do's and don'ts in getting to know a person in a relationship? With me, with some of the do's, one thing, be yourself. Don't present yourself as someone that you're not. And I'm speaking from a man's perspective. If you have money, don't use money to get the girl. Because if that's what you're going to do and she uses you for it, that's your fault. You have to be genuine. With me, what I expect from the woman, I expect the same thing. Be yourself. Exactly, Dwelle. Truth. Present yourself for who you are. If you don't have money, if you don't have an education, okay, you good, Coco. Go ahead and speak. I can see you and I can hear you. Hold on a second, y'all. Anyway, like my brother said, Dwelle say, yes, you are alive. I can see and hear you. I've been telling you, you never went out on my side. You good.
It was doing something janky. It was like you were sounding like you was robotic.
I was sitting there watching you. I was like, that's like I just went on with the show talking. You know, right now I just mentioned some of the do's and don'ts. But now I can see and hear you clearly. You fine.
Okay, I'm sorry.
Just keep going. I just asked the first question. What are some of the do's and don'ts when getting to know somebody?
Don't get on my nerves.
What are you talking about? You need to go back out. I see the show just started. I ain't said nothing. All I said was I just talked about some of the do's and don'ts.
Oh, what did you say?
Don't get on my nerves.
What did you say?
Hold up. The only thing.
What you have said though? Like, okay. What did you? Okay, sir. What did you say?
I'm here to tell you. I just said, from a man's perspective, be yourself.
Period.
If you have money, don't present yourself with money, because if that's how you present yourself, if she uses you for money when you do get together, you can't get mad because you tried to buy her. You have to present yourself for who you are, who you are for face value. You don't act like you work for some Fortune 500 company. If you work for McDonald's, be like, look, I work in fast food. Present yourself. So that person knows on the other side, and I'm speaking on the man's side, what I would do. So that person on the other side know who you are, what you're about. Don't front. Don't try to speak proper, and all diplomatic because you're in front of somebody, because you can't keep that game on all the time. If you have broken English, like me, so be it. We all do.
I get real Pacific. So
But see that you have to be yourself. And I know love doctor, but
I think that's the same for women though. Like me and somebody, I just had this conversation today. Like literally, you will meet people who think you gotta try to be something that you're not. And when it's literally just be yourself. Either you're gonna be that person's cup of tea
or not.
Or you're not. Lamont, I got you, I'm gonna send it to you. Hey Lisa.
Lisa's in the building.
I'm so excited to see her. Can you do me a favor? Can you send Lamont the link while I explain my part?
Yeah, I'm gonna send you the link through your messenger, Lamont.
So I think a lot of people get caught up on trying to be something that somebody likes and be impressive, and then going back, like even I tell my male friends, act like you broke, because think about it like this. If a person really rocking with you, they're gonna rock with you regardless. Because if a person gets attached to your money and the shit that you can do for her, that's you got to keep that shit up. Because when it runs out, she gonna dip, and then you get these men on these other shows and podcasts talking about women ain't shit and they got hands for cups, because that's what you're going for, because you trying to impress them to get them. When just be your freaking self. Me personally, it's like I don't even be. I ain't saying looking for that, but not because if you trying to buy me, I don't even want to fuck with you, because that's all you got going on. It's nothing else. I can't peel back the layers of that. So I think conversation, time is very important. And I tell people all the time, if you're not, let's go back. Be honest about what you want. That's number one.
Yes.
So if you meeting people and you know you don't want something, say that. But don't be out here expecting relationship shit when you just want to be getting your little shit wet here and there, or you just want somebody to entertain you, or you want to waste their time. Give the person the option if they want to allow you to waste their time, but be honest about what it is, because I see a lot of people, men and women, play these games with people and then be like, oh, I ain't want to be in no relationship. Well, what the fuck is you spending all this time and doing all of this stuff with if you know you can't give this person what they looking for, and then you do it with the person that want the relationship?
You know what the thing, and I'm glad you said that, because, and I'm going to go at the men this time.
Come on, Kevin.
I can't pronounce your name, but what's up? What's up, Q? I'll call her Q. What's that, Kiara?
I'm sorry. I jack people. Oh, she's pretty.
Hey, what's up anyway? I'm gonna call you Q, Miss Q. Welcome to the show. with me, and I'm going to get on the men because everyone said, you know, we get on the men. I'm gonna get on the men. I hate these dudes because I've been on dates with people, and I've seen people go on dates, and some people I even know, and they try to get this suave man, like I'm so smooth, and I'm like, nigga, I know you outside, you ain't shit, you ain't smooth, and they try to act smooth, and like I've double dated with people, and the homie I'm out with, you know, we got the little chicks in front of us, and he playing this Billy D. Williams role, like nigga, you ain't that.
Mm-hmm.
And then he'd be like, man, why you acting like this way? Because see, with me, you know, you met me and you know how I am in public. That's how I am with anybody. If I go out on a date, I don't say much. I might not look at you, but I'm there. You know, I'm not gonna front like, yeah, check me out. I don't do that because that ain't me. But they be like, yeah, you know how guys like to do how they do it, the little, you know, I don't know how they do it. They try to look all smooth. The light skin shit, yeah. You know. I sent you the I got it, but the mic won't come off mute. Check your settings, man. Khadijah. Oh, we got some people coming at them on the show. What's up, Khadijah? Welcome to the show. Khadijah Hargrove Talbot. Welcome to the show. Welcome to the show. But and I found with a lot of guys that they play this game, and these niggas, and I don't like to say people broke, but these niggas be broke.
Mm-hmm.
But they play this role. Then they be like, man, they be like, yo, man, yo, Bosco, man, forget that bitch. I said, what? Man, she didn't want to talk to me. I said, what'd you say to her? Because, you know, I'm New York. You know, something happened. I'm trying to find out what you did wrong for it to happen. You know, I'm not going to be like, what did she do? I'm like, what did you do?
Mm-hmm.
That's how I do. This is New York in me. And they were like, nah, man, I was just telling this and telling. I said, well, maybe you said too much.
Yeah.
Maybe you said too much. Sometimes you don't need to do all the talking. Just say a few things like, yo, so what's up, you know? When you're rambling, yeah.
Just be you. I look at it like, at the end of the day, just be you. If you are a dope enough person and you're that person's type, they're going to gravitate and be attracted to you anyway, regardless of what it is. I look at it like, but at the beginning, you got to own your flaws. You get what I'm saying? Like you gotta know like what's going on, because these are the type of men that I don't like to date. And lately, they be all right, they be looking nice, smelling nice, and then they start acting slow, right?
Yeah, I think I look. See, I know what you're doing. We're gonna talk about this after the show. So you call me.
No. I'm just saying they start acting slow because it's like,
I know what you mean, though.
You come correct in the beginning. My thing is, don't start something that you cannot be consistent with any woman. And the same thing with women, with men.
What's up, Tiara? Tiara's in the building.
Hey, T. Thank you. Shout out to T for my little dude. Tiara did the do.
Are you straight?
And don't you say
nothing. She did?
Yeah.
No, they look good. I told you, like, someone smack you when I see you next time.
I had to give her a little shout out. But no.
He said it didn't look good. I said, yes, it does. What are you talking about? Okay. Okay.
So no, I just say,
in the building.
Do yourself. Do what you do. And people gonna gravitate to you, but don't start something that you can't do, that you can't continue on and out, because then it's like, then it becomes expected, right?
Yeah.
But at the same time, don't expect something from somebody else that you can't give.
Time out. I gotta get some shout out. Look at the thing. We getting lit tonight. Chris enjoying the building.
Yeah.
Richie Hicks in the house. Like I said, Tiara's in the house.
Which Chris?
James Baby Valentine. Welcome back, homie. Yeah, welcome back.
Nephew, I shouted out his podcast, Tap Young Podcast.
Everybody in the house tonight. That's what I'm talking about. Hell yeah. Welcome back to the show, Jay. Man.
So let me make sure that. Well, what's a deal breaker for you? Either in the getting to know stage and in the relationship stage. Which one?
Somebody talks too much. And I don't mean by talk too much as in it's just like me. Just keeps on. Like if I say, okay, like what is, I mean, of course, bad breath. I mean, yeah, of
I'm
course.
big
Yeah,
on
if you
that
don't
too.
come,
And then
yeah,
don't try to put
if your
your tongue in
hygiene,
nobody's
right?
mouth and you know your breath is not up. First, can you go ahead? I'm
Yeah,
gonna go after you. Go ahead, because I got
yeah, but definitely that. If your hygiene ain't straight, of course that's a deal breaker. But once we at the table and we talking, if I say like, what type of hobbies you like,
yeah.
and it don't go from like I like the art. That's my sister. It does. If you say like I like to
So
draw, I'm
well
like, you know what?
rounded.
Yeah, just don't like I do this, I do this. Yeah, and I be and just like I just asked you, what are your hobbies? You don't have to tell me you drew a big mural on top of the Empire State Building, or you made
Hey,
you
Chris.
sculpted the cat. Just say, what do you do? Just. But first and foremost, always hygiene. Now, if you don't have money and you come out, you just got your hair tied up, but because you don't make it financially, you can't do that care. I mean, you're clean and you smelling good, but you know how you got your hair, but you just come in, you got someone to
Be
braid their hair
specific
down.
with that, because go ahead, come on, get
Okay,
specific.
okay. Like you see how you got your hair.
Mhm.
That took some time, took some money to do. Now you might be someone who isn't on that, doesn't have that type of money to get
Okay.
the real dope makeover. I don't care. You don't
Can
have
I
to.
share a secret with y'all?
Yeah.
No, it ain't cost a whole lot.
But you know what I'm talking about.
I did it.
Some
Listen, we work
respect you.
together.
You
You
know
gotta know
what
how
the
to
hell I'm talking
improvise.
about.
I'll tell y'all the secret.
You know what I'm talking about. I just talk about someone who doesn't have the money to really get down.
Oh, I like Kira. I hope that's
Yeah.
her name. Q. I like her. She said a
I
deal
do
breaker
too.
for me is someone not willing to please me with effort. They only want to have or talk about sex.
Talk
They
about
won't
sex.
pick up a book, etc., etc. Thank you. Shout out to Chris
Amen,
on
Q.
YouTube. So YouTube in the building too.
Amen, Q.
I'm
I
with
agree.
her on that, because communication is a deal breaker for me. If you can't talk to me, and I'm not talking about we just talking and talking about bullshit. It has to be different things. I like to have like
Something to read
conversation
on.
of substance. Again, like peel back the
Right.
layers and really get to know somebody. Because to me, through communication, you get to see where a person's head at, where they want to go, what they want to do. Because sometimes you can meet somebody right today. When you talk to them, you can see their projection. Because my thing is, if you got drive and you have ambition, you might be like, oh, okay, you can do that. But then you got some people that think they already, got it all. And then you be looking like, bro, you can lose.
You know, my
So
thing is,
what's your backup plan if you lose that? You know what I'm
Q's
saying?
last
And don't
Q's
look
last
down on
sentence.
somebody. Huh?
Q's last sentence is, I always say, they won't pick up a book.
Do Kindles count?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah. I'm old school. I'm not gonna see the front of it because I don't want to be embarrassed. But
So can I say
school.
something to J Bad? J Bad said he said a deal breaker. He said women who pics not real and they send filter pics and alter just to be real. You got FaceTime and you got Duo. Listen, if you won't video chat me, then I'm discontinuing, because then I know something ain't right either.
But Coco, they're going with that. If I see somebody with filters, I already know, okay, that's a filter. But that's not going to stop me from going out with the person, because you'll still see that person face to face. And if she has a filter on, I don't care. Because if I see her face to face and she don't have the filter, if she's giving me that conversation, I'm not thinking about that filter. I'm not thinking about anything she got on her face. If she's giving me that conversation and I know she's real, I ain't worried about that filter. That's social media.
Right.
That's not real.
Right.
I'm not dating the person. I'm not trying to get with the person on social media. I'm trying to get with the person behind the computer. So I don't care about that. I really don't.
We can video chat, Lisa. We can have a group chat. So Paul said many men.
That'd be dope.
I do it. I set it up.
That'd be dope. Yeah, we do need to set that up though.
Okay, virtual happy hour. I'm with it. So Paul said many men need to stop thinking that a date means a night sweat in the sheets. You got to have comfortability with. Y'all knew what I meant. Comfortability with someone before sexuality. I want to know who you are, but at the same time, I also think that needs to be established in the beginning too, of your standards and what you not going to do. My thing is, if it's uncomfortable, okay, so we all adults, and I look at it like this: if
Mhm.
the conversation goes that way and the vibe is there, all right, cool. I know what I'm not going to do, what I am going to do. I tell you straight up,
Mhm.
I'm just talking a little bit of shit. You ain't getting no cooch. I tell you off the grip. If
Me
I
too.
know I'm going to give it up, you know you about to get all of this, right? I'm
Mhm.
just letting you know. You just keep right on. It's going to be there. But be honest about what it is. I'm not about
Yeah,
to sit
that's
there and
it.
play with nobody and be like, oh, I got a 9 to 10 month rule. I ain't got none of that. No, I don't. If I like you and I feel like this, I'm gonna do you, and I'm gonna let you know if it's
Mhm.
with me to continue to get to know you, or I'm just trying to see what's up because you're a little irky you on the other side.
You know what I always ask? If I know a female gonna give up the punani, I always ask them this: are you sure this is what you want to do?
Right.
I always ask that. But why I said, because I tell them, I said, I don't want this to cause anything, because I'm not, me and this woman dated one time. We were like brother and sister for a while. Then one day she called me up. Can you come over? And I used to always go over there.
Mm.
And before I said, you sure? I said, I don't want this to destroy our friendship. She said, no, we're friends. After that, our friendship went it went downhill.
Paul, yes, it is comfortability, but let me clarify because some people are
Mhm.
not honest about what they want and will do. And I'm gonna say, I know a lot of women that go with the flow of giving it up because they think that's going to make the person like them. What I'm saying is, let it be your choice. Because my thing is, I'm only
Yeah,
going to do what I want to do, but I'm gonna be upfront of how
right.
far I'm willing to go with you. Whatever you
Mm-hmm.
have for your body and what you want to do in your dating life, do that,
Mm-hmm.
but be upfront with that. Don't sit there and try to sway somebody like you an angel and you know you ain't, and you low key crazy as fuck. But you trying to mask that, and everybody and all women know
Lamont.
men love crazy chicks. Bosco will tell you all day long. So
I love
who
crazy
you
chicks.
are, and that's all I'm trying to say. But then
If you take medication, or you're supposed to take
okay,
medication,
take it.
you're my woman. I love crazy chicks.
Yeah, I'm gonna go.
Lamont say about to start an OnlyFans.
I'm,
OnlyFans dating.
so I know I got some stuff, but y'all killing it in the comment section right now. So
They are, man.
Lamont said he'll be for you date. People out here paying
Yeah.
for what the last person put you through. I agree. So can I speak for the ladies one time and the men might get a little upset with me?
You supposed to. I do it all the
Y'all the
time.
new us because let me tell you something. Y'all be so damaged. And
We
I
do.
come across a lot
We do.
of damaged men, but y'all act like
We
y'all
do.
not damaged and you put us all in a box for your ex or whoever, and then you have all this emotional damage and you like,
We do.
oh, I don't want this, I don't want, oh my
We
god,
do.
oh my god, but then you expect for that woman to try to win you over and do the whole bunch of extra while you still teetering this fence of your feelings when you really for the community
We do.
and you're really not trying to be with this person and you still like, I mean, I'm just so fucked up, and I mean, because all y'all be doing this and all y'all be doing that, I mean, you just got bear with me. No, I don't. No, I do
You're
not.
right. You're right.
No,
And you know what?
you need
Let me add on to that. Let me add on to that. You have two types of damaged men. You got them like you talking about, like, oh baby, who play on you, like they play their emotions even more than what they are, so you can baby them. That's the light skinned nigga hurt damage, and then you got the damage of the guys who are hurt, but they never went and got help because you got the men who say to them, oh man, you got to man up. You can't be having no emotions. So you got two type of damage niggas. But yeah, but you're right. I'm not paying attention to the comments because they in there tripping. Like Chris Dixon, they tripping.
said here I jerk off. That's why I was like, wait, what? He said, wait a minute, let me go to you.
I saw Chris, man.
He said, I'd rather jerk off, shit might catch feelings. And he said exactly. If I see you have a drive and ambition to be greater, we can talk. I agree.
Yeah,
If you are established in life, if you can help me grow, then we can talk. I agree. Oh, that's a good point she made. I need someone I can grow with and learn from. But if it's just sex, then say that. And I can decide if that's all I want at the moment. I agree. Plain
something cute. You have already won. We never had this award on here, but you've already won The best
favorite comment award.
Yeah, favorite comment of the day, of the night. I don't know who you are.
Lamont, y'all sure do stuff like
wear
that.
Wear that on your shoulder. You want that shit.
And then it's okay to say that you going through something you have feelings, right?
But don't put it
But
on.
don't project that and then be like, oh, well, this, and the third, and then you'll lure somebody in to feel for you and get close to you, and you will drain this person of their time, because what you're doing is you're projecting that onto the next person, and you don't know what that can do to the woman. And now it's like a domino effect, because she's going to take that to the next man. You know what I mean? What?
And see, that's why with me, I always tell, and I think I've said this on the show, I've said that to women, that I'm not in a position. Huh?
Gemini.
Who? For real?
Ooh.
Oh, no one. Oh,
she dope.
ALQ, you know what? Our whole show is Geminis. Me, her, and the man behind the boards. Welcome to the family. See, that's why I like her already.
I don't agree with that.
No, I like her, period.
No. I'm saying not to her. Lamont said never talk to women about your issues as a man. I agree with you and I don't agree with you. I'm gonna say you gotta make sure it's the right woman. Now, because some women will use it against you. But if that woman allows you and shows you that you have a safe space with her and she's nurturing, but see, I think a lot of men, just like women, have
play on it.
Have a problem with opening up to the wrong people who don't mean them no good, or who just really didn't have bad intentions.
And some actually some are playing their emotions more than what it is, because they want sympathy rather than healing. Like, oh baby, I went through this. When they say, look, I went through this stuff. Let's talk about it.
You're gonna miss your woman acting like that, because you can't do that. You can't box us. Me and Bosco had a conversation. If you mind if I share?
No, good.
Sometimes I get where y'all be coming from, but then when I look at it, like my friends, like Tierra, Tiff, Jude, we don't move like that. So I don't see that. So I look at it like, what type of women y'all meeting, and why y'all keep getting the same type of woman? Because that's not right. We looking for somebody that we want to embrace that, but it's hard to embrace that because y'all come across some women that y'all go for, and usually it's because you go for the women with the big ass who look good, or who your friends say you should have on your arm, instead of going for what you really, really like, that you can really open up to and, like you say, build with and do some stuff with. But it's already embedded in your mind, because I get it. These women have showed you that they can't be trusted. So now you looking at all of us like, we can't trust y'all. But we all don't deserve to be in a box, just like all men don't deserve to be in a box. That's why I said I'm never going to not be vulnerable or open myself up if I'm out here dating and I want a relationship. My thing is I want a true relationship. I'm looking for companionship. I'm not looking for a sponsor.
That's why that's why I said on the show that I haven't gotten in a relationship, because I know I'm not ready. I got a lot of damage, and like I said, I'm not going to put that on no one. That's why I'm so much an introvert. Like, I want to be around a person, but then I want to be by myself. And I would say, I don't want to put that on someone who deserves that time, but I'm not giving them that time. The problem is, when I've said that to women, some women, they say, you gay. So, no, I'm not gay. Do you want me to date you and I ain't got time for you? If that's what you want, okay, but don't get mad if I say, I want to go to Savannah by myself just to be by myself. I'm not going to see women. Because every time I post a place I go, you never see me talk about I was with this woman. I'm like, I'm by myself. When I go out of town, I go by myself. I'm not out to meet anybody. And that's the stuff I get from some women. Oh, you gay. You just don't want to do this. Like, no. I said, I'd rather not be bothered rather than pull you through the mud and you saying, why my man don't give me no time? Because I can't give you the time.
Because he cheating.
That's my son. That ain't me. But see, that's why I tell him, I said, I can't give you the time that you deserve. I tell him that. I tell him straight up. I said, now, if you want something where we can just, look at that here. We getting lit tonight. Look at that. Now, if you want just someone to come hang with, blah, 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 I'm cool. And we can work it from there so we get to know each other's habits. but I can't give you nothing that I know I can't give you, and I'm not going to just do it just to make you happy, because when that day comes where I want to be by myself, it might be 2 days. I might be on my music. When I'm on my music, it's like crack to me. I'll be on my music for 2 or 3 days. Like, man, 72 hours have passed. And I don't want you to be like, you never spend time with me. That's why I was telling them right out the gate, I'm an introvert. I'm one of them introverts that, like, if you drop me off on an island, I'd be like, come get me next year.
You've been doing fine. You ain't said that shit in over a couple months. You just not no damn introvert. You've been doing fine, but out here sitting up here telling these people that.
Well, who I ain't been messing with nobody.
I'm an introvert.
I am. You've met me. You've met me twice.
Yeah, I see.
You met me twice. Now the first time I was lit because I was so happy to see you and Tiff. I was like, oh, hell yeah.
When we was at the joint with Lamont and ATL, you was litty with everybody. I said,
because it was a Giants thing. I had to meet people. But otherwise, I'd have sat at that table and just chill. I'd have sat at the table and just chill.
That is
now, see, when I'm with Lamont, me and Lamont, we both the same type of person. So if I hang with Lamont, you know.
Thank you, Tia. You was not no introvert. You was up here telling these people.
Because you know why? Because how look I come down there and I'm not saying nothing to y'all. And,
like
all them Giants fans down there, and I'm not saying nothing. That'd be kind of
they'd be like, hey, bud. You all right?
Like, what's up?
You'd have been like,
what's up,
man? I'm an introvert. That's what you were supposed to do.
Well, I was meeting y'all. I had never met Tiara before. It was the first time I met Tiara. All them dudes in there, when Q was there, me and him never met until that day. The only one I knew was Lamont.
Set us up.
So what? Nah, I ain't see Q. I didn't know Q was coming.
Had us in there with all them Giants people. What the heck?
I didn't pick the place. Lamont picked the place, and Lamont's not even a Giants fan. Lamont picked the place.
Bro, what?
Trust me, Tiara.
Okay.
When my family come back on here, you ask them, they'll tell you they got to pull me out of the house.
All right, next question.
Yeah.
All right, I'm going to try to get because we got a lot. Okay, so.
I hate that.
Y'all trying to get us riled up.
Hey, so you going to leave my man Q alone.
What do you
They're the crazy too.
What do you think about the question? What do you bring to the table? Who going first? You know, I think I'll go. I think it mean okay, so it's a couple of things. I think it's a couple of ways to look at it, and I think before you do, I'm gonna tell you why that question was brought up. I'm gonna tell you why that question was brought up to bring to the show. The reason they said to use that question is because of the standard that we hear on social media and everything, where I want a man 6 feet, make 6 figures, got this, got that. That's how the question came up. Okay, well, what do you bring to the table to get that? Matrix.
Yeah, she been in the building. I give her a shout out.
No, and I get that. That's why I said I think for that statement, it's all about perspective of the person and where that person is in their life, especially in their dating life. It's a couple of ways. It could mean, okay, what do you bring to the table? Because I don't want to be solely in this by myself. I need to know that you got me like I got you, right? Then it could also mean, bitch, we gonna pay these bills together or no? Because I don't want to do it by myself. You know what I'm saying?
You're right.
And then it's the other person that could be like, I mean, what you bring? Because I know this is all I have right now. But what else can you complement this table, and then we build the rest together?
That's how it should be.
So you can build a table. So I always think about perspective, but I think a lot of people look at it like, oh, I'm right here. What you come to the table with? Okay, so then what we going to? So then my conversation is going to have, okay, I got this, you got this. Then what we going to do? We going to get another table. We going to build a bigger table. But you know who asked those questions that people don't want to have.
You know exactly. I was going to say the ones that ask those questions are the ones who don't want to have that conversation. That's what I was just getting ready to say. Because if I'm talking to somebody one-on-one, I'm not going to ask them, what do you bring to the relationship? I'm not going to ask that. Like I'm asking, what's your hobbies? What do you like to do? You know, what do you like to eat? I'm asking stuff like that. What do you like to cook? What do you like someone to cook for you? That's how I'm asking. So they say, like, someone asked me, what do you like to cook? I'd be like, I'm a chef, so I cook anything. I said, shoot, I cook the meals in the house. So they already know right at the gate, oh, he likes to cook.
Okay, but this is
Yeah.
also the other side to that. When you talk about dating, when everybody say dating with a purpose, that's all conversational. It depends. It has to develop. So it depends on when in that meet or when in that relationship are you having this conversation. Because at the end of the day, when you choose to be exclusive with someone, y'all both are bringing something, even if it's not materialistically. It could be, for most women, you could be bring peace, nurturing. You could bring, I mean, it could still be some material things there,
That's
but
all.
it's still going to be something. You have to give that person something, not saying of completion, but something to let them know that you're present and that you're there. So to me, it's like we got to know that we both present here outside of that. But even if you slack, I got to be able to have a hustle in me to go get it. Or even I already got it, but I'm going to keep getting it. So I think you got to know where the person is, because I see a lot of people that try to be, oh, I got this, I got that. Okay, so if you lose it, do you have a plan B? Because a lot of people already got this thing, and we seen when COVID happened, everybody thought they was up on a high horse when COVID happened. I seen a lot of people who thought they lost it all. And then you buy people and you know deep down you ain't shit. And I'm gonna tell you this. Let me go into the high value person. So one of the questions was the high value woman or high value man? I don't give a fuck how high value you think you is. If you're a piece of shit, you a piece of shit.
Amen. Let me say something about that high value thing. You know what? I don't like that high value. And see, that's why everyone, I don't care if you're male, I don't care if you're female, don't get your advice from men or women on social media. When they talk this high value, they always say, like with the men, they see the high. Look, you know what a high value man is? A man who's all going out there and getting it, and he's providing. I don't care if he's making $50,000. I don't care if he's making $100,000. If he's going there busting his ass 8 to 9 to 10 to 12 hours a day and bringing the food home, so you know if the woman is at home when she can just cook and she's like straight, he's high value. Because say with the woman, if the woman is at home and he's working and she's keeping the house clean, she's taking care of the kids, she's cooking, she's doing all that shit, she's high value. Yeah. Either she ain't working. You know why? Because that's why I always say we have so much division. We all, men and women, we need each other because we bring something to the table. I know women who go out there and, like, okay, my homie Victoria. This chick, man, she drive a truck. She get down. Okay. And I know a few people that do that. You can't say she's not high value. You know why? Because she is. Because she's out there getting it and she's bringing it home. She's bringing it home to her partner like, hey, I got the bacon, fry it for me. And she fried, you know, she's gay. It's all good, though. Her girlfriend is frying it, and they're happy. My friend Tasha in Chicago, she get down, her and her wife. That's high value. It's not the money you make that makes you high value. It's what you bring to the table in terms of what are you doing to go out there and get the job done. That's high value. That's why I hate when people say, I need a high value man, I need a high value woman. The money don't make you high value. It just make you, I guess, financially set. But like you said, you can be a millionaire and be a piece of shit. That don't make you high value. You still a piece of shit.
You just look good and smell nice.
That's it. But you still a piece of shit.
At the end of the day.
Yeah.
So before I get into the next question, because it's really deep, and y'all know I like the deep stuff. So I'm gonna read a couple of the comments because y'all been over here catching my peripheral.
And I'm glad.
So Jay just commented, I'm gonna go from top to bottom. Oh, okay. Q said the materialistic people think having money equals high value. I agree. And a lot of time they ain't got no value at all except for their money.
That's it.
And that's why they try to buy people, because they don't have anything else.
That's why they cheat more too.
That part, they for the community.
Them will cheat more.
I'm just having fun, y'all. So Jay says that's why some have side pieces. They want the best of both worlds. Lisa said, yes. Paul said, y'all grow to know each other. Wait a minute. Paul said, y'all grow to know each other to the relationship. As you get to know each other, you still have no real reason to ask someone what they bring to the table. You get to know who you're with. I agree. Then Lamont says, great comment, by the way, Lamont. He said, everybody want a microwave relationship. I don't like most people. I'm having a hard time finding women that can take their time. 2 to 3 weeks is not enough time to establish anything. I completely agree. I think Lamont gonna be my future husband one day.
I'm gonna be his best man. That's my brother right there. That's my brother right there.
And then I must have said something because J-Bear said, damn, Coco, period.
Me and Lamont, we had some deep talks. That's my dog there.
And then all my booze in here tonight. Chris on you. I'm joking, y'all. So Chris on YouTube says, I'm sorry, I can't date more than one person.
Me
so
neither.
I need to be exclusive.
Yeah.
And Matrix said, I bring the whole damn house. And then they said, so some women say rent my car note. What?
Pay. You mean pay. Pay my car note. Pay my rent car note.
Oh,
pay my yeah. Pay.
Okay. And then Q said they building relationships in the comment section. Q said they becoming besties. Q said, right, Matrix, I bring my own table, chairs, and kitchen accessories. I'm a decorate. And then Chris said, bringing something to the table simply means providing something that will be a benefit. Yeah. Oh, I did something on my end. And then Matrix said, I bring my own table and chairs. And then Lisa said, I highly dislike being asked that question. And then
it's a stupid question.
Jay said, I bring goals.
What, football goals? No, I'm joking, man. I'm joking, Jay.
And then Q said, I hate when people ask that question because I feel like there's no real baseline for that question.
It really isn't. It really isn't.
And then Matrix said, fuck it, I bring humor to the table, God damn it.
I ain't messing with Matrix.
I agree, because she's hilarious.
I ain't messing with Matrix, man.
And then Q said, so we just gonna blame Lamont. Absolutely. Or every time when he's in the head, we gonna blame him.
Here come J-Bear. Ravens all day. They sat on the bench, homie.
All right. So I'm gonna go to the serious question, y'all.
So you have to talk like me.
The next time I read the comments, I'll do my voices for y'all how I think y'all.
Now I've heard Lisa talk. Lisa don't talk like you said she talk. I talked to Lisa. No, you was making Lisa sound like she was someone from damn Tupelo, Mississippi, or One Below, Mississippi.
She got a little southern swing.
She ain't got it like you was saying it. You made it like she was from the Beverly Hillbillies.
You was just trying to be cute when she talked to you. That was on that way.
You made it sound like she was Ellie Mae Clancy from the Beverly Hillbillies. Voice. Lisa got that. Lisa got that southern business. Well, maybe she was doing it to me. I don't know, but she got that southern businesswoman voice. Because I was like, Lisa, you don't sound like the way Coco said you sound.
Well, y'all know I sound like how I sound. I sound ghetto every day, all day. It's
every day, all day.
I speak in Ebonics.
Every day, all day.
Anyway,
hey, look at Lamont with the cheesecake. Y'all gonna stop taunting us with y'all football teams.
I'm trying to get y'all in
here. Our
here.
teams suck.
Rich, if you in the back, we got some people trying to come in. I said you was white country. Well, you white country at a May, Lisa.
She don't sound like no Ellie Mae Clampett. No, she don't.
Okay. So this is the question. Y'all ready?
Right. Mm-hmm.
It falls under accountability.
Mm-hmm.
When do you introduce children to your potential partner or partner? And is it different when to decide? Is it different when, I guess, is the response or answer different when you decide to be with the person you cheated with as the person you're going to introduce your child to?
I gotta look at that question again.
Okay, so let's say me and you had a baby. You my baby father, right? Mm-hmm. Baby daddy.
What up?
Yeah, you is a baby daddy because you don't listen.
I'm listening.
All right. So we got a baby, right? You my baby father. We've been living together and everything. We in a relationship, and then you start cheating on me like you normally do with one of them.
I ain't never cheated on nobody. But go ahead. Don't put that
So
on me.
you was cheating on me. I found out or whatever, and then we broke up, and you wanted to introduce our child to the lady you cheated on me with, and I know you cheated on me with her. Does that change when you like? How soon do you introduce your children to someone? So it's a 2-part question.
Yeah, I got you. Be honest with you, it would be a while.
Is the fuck?
I can't take this, man. It would be a while, and still, it's not a situation. Because see, it would be a while because that's still our child. You know what I mean? In fact, I might not. You know what? It would be a while. It would be a while, and I would still, I would just explain, yo, this is my girl right here, da 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 da, but it wouldn't be a situation where I'm trying to get her to bond with my child. That's not gonna happen,
right?
Because I don't, because I got to make, even with, I've been in that situation, the other side where the person cheated and had the child, and that's how we talked about how my daughter, I've been in that situation twice. So dealing with that, being I've been through that, I wouldn't do that because I know how it felt. So I'm not going to do that. I'm not. In fact, even though I'm gonna still talk to the mother, although I wish she had spoken to me, but I'm like, yo, I got this girl. Is it okay? Nah, I couldn't do it. It would just have to be something to go.
Definitely a conversation.
It's got to be a conversation.
It has to be a conversation where we're both comfortable. So, baby father, listen, baby father. You got to talk to me, and you got to get my okay. If I say no, that shit ain't going down.
Yeah, I agree.
So, and I think it's vice versa.
You wouldn't even have to have that conversation with me. Wouldn't have to have that conversation because I'm not going to do it because I'm like, I've been through that. I'm not like, but I'm with you though. I agree with you 100%.
Me personally, even though my kids are older, I don't want to meet nobody kids. If we don't know, especially if we don't know what we doing, and we got to know we really going to be together. And like I agree, it's going to take probably some years or whatever. And I think depending, but I think when the time is right. But if you have a relationship with the other parent, right? I would want to make sure it's okay with that with the mom. You get what I'm saying? Like, I want you to know I'm cool. I ain't got no ill will because that's what grown-ups do. Now, if y'all got some other dysfunctional shit going on, I want no parts.
Out
of it. I don't even want to meet them because I ain't got time for the drama. I want to live a peaceful life, and that's just it. But when it comes to now, if you cheated with someone and you cheated, and now all of a sudden, I'm gonna introduce.
Still ain't working.
But see, that's when the maturity has to come into it too. We have to have a conversation. I definitely need to meet this one because I don't
That's
know.
automatic.
It's all about respectability, but I think people got to understand, even with that, realistically speaking, whoever got cheated on going to feel some type of way. You ain't taking my kid around that bitch, whether it's male or female, because at the end of the day, this is what tore up your family, right? So I think being mindful, having conversation, and you gotta, if you don't have a co-parenting relationship, you can't bring nobody else in.
You know what? See, that's why
into something else that's already with turmoil. So if y'all can't get along, how you gonna bring me in to something that's dysfunctional? Because if something happened or emergency, nobody can talk to each other because this one gonna feel some type of way. Y'all can't even get along for the sake of your own kid. How you gonna introduce me to the kid?
That's why I'm glad when you brought me onto the show and we've been talking over the last year and a half, I tell you how my life was. So when I say what I'm getting ready to say, no one will be like, he's lying. I've been that guy who got cheated on, who had a child, and you already know two of my kids grew up thinking someone else was their parent because...
Can you ask me a question? What the hell is a relationship progressing? So it said it depends on how the relationship is progressed. You can progress in a relationship, but
I still
Even
don't.
but if your relationship is progressing,
Still gotta talk.
there's still another parent. There's
Still
still a
gotta talk.
conversation to be had. And
Still
then
gotta
is this going to be your person?
I can answer that, Coco.
Nobody should have to introduce your kids. Your kids, no matter how old they are. Like my kids is grown. They don't want me everybody, and they said, "Mom, be good on." No, and my kids know if they meet somebody, you cool, or I feel something.
Let me address that. I've been in that situation, and see, Coco can verify it. I don't go for that. I agree with her. They have to talk and say, because I was that guy who got cheated on, and the mother introduced my child to the guy and got my daughter calling the guy her father. I've been through that twice. And I've also been in a situation where me and the girl broke up and she denied me the child. And I didn't see my kid for like 6-7 years. And I was paying child support. And when I got custody of my son and my daughter, I was still paying child support because the courts didn't believe this black man got his children. So to say that, I say that to say this. That's when I was saying how I was $18,000 in the hole because I was paying child support and I had custody of my kids, but the state didn't believe it. I say that to say this.
You want to add that in? Because you know that was a question on the other page. You want to just put that?
Yeah. Well, we'll go into that. That's why I say I agree with Coco.